Hey, today I'm going to be talking about how to generate leads for your SMMA business. Now, this doesn't only work for SMMA, you can use it for pretty much all business models where you need to generate leads, but I myself am trying to get into SMMA as much as possible, so that's the language we're going to be using today. Now, without further ado, let's get into it and I'll explain everything. So, first of all, once you're on your computer, you're going to want to think of a small brand or company that you know, or just search for one. Then you want to go on their Instagram, like I have right here, Fisher and Baker in this case, and then you're going to want to click on this arrow that you can see around screen, and you'll see all of these companies pop up. Now what you're going to want to do is click on each of these and open them in a new tab. I'm just going to go through all of this right now and I'll meet you when I'm done. Now, once you've opened all of the websites, you're going to click on the first one. Here you can see around 800 followers. For me, this is going to be a bit too small. Maybe you can try it, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think these people would have enough money that they could pay you with. Then close that, go to the next one. Again, 700 followers, probably a bit too small. Ratio closing 2000, probably too small, but we're going to use it just for the example. Click on their website as soon as you find an account that has a decent amount of followers, not too much though and not too little. You're going to click on their website and you're going to just go down instantly and search for this bottom page. Here you're going to find all the information you're going to need to create a list. Speaking about the list, this is going to be your bread and butter in lead generation. Now I've created a little example here of what you could do. Their business name, the normal name of the founder, their website, what niche they're in, if they're doing info products or, for example, gym apparel, that's what you could put in. Location, where they are, if they're in the US, in Great Britain, Germany, wherever. And then I put this in parentheses because you don't need it really, but I sometimes use it, is a personalization. Now here, you just personalize the email that you're going to send them or message that you're going to send them eventually, just to make it seem a bit more personal. Going back to our original example, let's say we have ratio closing. Now, first of all, we're going to just copy this address, copy and paste it. First business name, I just put away the .com and then into the website. You already have around a third or more done. Then the name is going to be a little bit more difficult. If we check about us, it probably says it somewhere. Yeah, Eric Powell. It's gonna be there. There's a bunch of different ways you can find out the person's real name. I might make a different video specifically about that in the future. Now, just looking at their website, at the home page, we can see definitely it's just about clothing. So I'm just gonna put in, men's clothing, because that's what it looks like. Men's clothing. Location, this is probably in the US, but we can just check. Now if we want to find out where they're based, we can probably see this in the privacy policy. Going through this, you'll see a bunch of different things. Something that stands out here is the CCPA, the California Consumer Privacy Act. So California means that it must be in the USA. So we can just type in location, USA. Again, a bunch of different ways you can find out where the location or where they're based. Also, if you want, I can make a separate video for this. Now, personalization, I'm not going to write anything fancy. They said something about being very invested in their customers and wanting to create the best things. So I'll just write like, great to see another company so invested in creating the best possible products for their customers, and the prices even seem fair. So that's just something, it's nothing fancy, it's not great either. I wouldn't write this to any company. But if you are going to make a personalization, spend some time on it, make it at least decent. I don't do it usually just because it, as I said, takes up too much time. It's just quicker to send out a message to like 50 people instead of 5 that have a personalization. Now, once you've done that, you just want to repeat the process over and over. So we can delete ratio clothing, move on to the next, healthy, 1000, again, I wouldn't go for it, but you totally can, and so on. This is going to be for all of these companies. Now, the question is, why even really make a list? What's the benefit of it? Now, first of all, you can put it into a program like Lemlist, and they'll just send out the same email to a bunch of different people, or to the same people that you want them to, at least. Quite easy. I'm not using it yet, but I'm going to soon. Now, another great reason is just if you're looking through your list ever, like again, we're checking for different companies or brands that you thought were good, you can see instantly, oh, here, Ratio Clothing, that was this, their website was that. Oh yeah, they were based in the USA. If you want to maybe write it to in languages of different people, so you can write, for example, a German company in German, or just with a German message, have it translated into a bunch of different languages. Can make it really easy when you're looking back at it. If you want to find a company in, for example, men's clothing, because you want to find different companies that are also there, go on this, you have it, it's great. Yeah, really recommend doing it. If you don't, there's going to be a lot of problems in the future, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, have fun. So that was it with the video. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope it helped and that you enjoyed it. If either of those were true, please like and subscribe. Click on this video right now, and I'll see you in a bit.